everybody. Welcome to Healing with Love. Thank you so much for joining me. So today's reading is just going to be, I don't even have a title for it yet because I just had the feeling to do a reading today. Let me just, before I get into what we're doing today, I just want to discuss some of the energy that's been coming through. So immediately, I've been getting a few things. So I've been getting amethyst. The stone amethyst. So I'm pulling out amethyst for us. And I've been seeing karmic completions. I'm seeing mirror projections. I'm seeing instant karma. Almost like the John Lennon song, "Instant karma is gonna get you." So anything that you put out, it's like it's immediately given to you in a different form. And that could be dharma, that could be karma, whatever you're putting out, you're getting it back instantly. So if you are, not saying anything's negative or positive, but if you're putting something out that's negative, you're going to get it right back in that sense. And this is not to scare you, but it's just kind of showing you the instant manifestation of what we're putting out. What we're focusing on is what we're getting in return, is what we are manifesting in our world right now. Okay? And I'm also getting the starting over. Starting all over. I'm getting forget everything that you know. Forget everything that you thought you knew. So it's not just forget everything I've ever told you, but everything you've ever read in books and any lectures like TED Talks or anything that you've ever. It's almost like saying forget all that. Tap into you. Just take a moment to say I'm clearing this out. And I just want to tap into me. So it's asking you to go inward into you, even if it's just, 5-10 minutes of meditation, morning and night, and really tap into that. And that'll really, that's just going to create this clean slate. The meditation not only helps you to go inward for answers and the truth of things, but it also clears your karmic slate. We can do that various ways. We can clear it by, making amends to the people that we feel we've hurt or changing things. If we did something in the past that was not positive in nature, we can always advocate against it now. Just because you did it in the past doesn't mean you cannot advocate against it today. So, let's say if you were a cheater in the past, right? You cheat in all your relationships, you were a cheater. But you have changed. You have evolved. You've realized what your actions and the pain and the hurt that you caused other people. Right? So that means that doesn't mean that you can't advocate for not cheating now, because you've learned from it and now you can advocate against it. There's the main thing here is do no harm. Right? No matter what it is that you're doing. Listen to your intuition and your gut. If your gut is telling you, it gives you that uneasy feeling like this might hurt somebody's feelings, or really listen to that. Is this doing more harm than good? Really follow that. Okay? And the amethyst was coming through, and I just want to talk about amethyst. So, it's February. This is the birthstone for February, but it's also St. Valentine. This was his stone, amethyst. So it's the lover's stone. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of throat chakra stuff. So I'm seeing this as not only connecting to your third eye and seeing clearly, but I'm also seeing it as connecting to your crown, because this has almost like a clear quartz and amethyst. So we've got the crown chakra and the third eye. That's that unity. That's that oneness with everybody, right? That is seeing everybody through the eyes of compassion and love, because I am you and you are me, right? So when you're getting triggered by another person, it's almost like it's a mirror of who you once were. Even if it's not in this life, it's triggering memory of a past life, and it makes you uncomfortable. So just send them love, because usually people like that on the journey where they're constantly judging others or belittling others, usually they have a lot of self-love to work on. So just send them love, because that's really what they need right now. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Okay, so that's what I've been getting. I've been getting amethyst. And there's a lot of things that amethyst is useful for. And I'm seeing addictions as well. So things that are not done in moderation. This is a great crystal that helps with clearing out any old limiting blocks, patterns of addiction, ancestrally. So even if it's not you, in your ancestral line, right? Clearing that out. Okay, so we're going to begin. I haven't shuffled, so I'm going to be doing that on camera. I usually don't do it because it takes a whole lot of time, as you can see, but I kind of decided I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to discuss the songs that came through as I was getting the cards shuffled. I do a shuffle and then I do a shuffle on camera. So it's pre-shuffled, but then it's another shuffle. So you can do it. This is one big reading. This is one collective reading, energy reading, a soul family reading. I am you, you are me. So whatever comes through is for us. This is also kind of like a synchronicity reading. If you guys usually see my synchronicity readings, you usually see that I just pull them out like this. But this time I'm doing it so it's all visible. And if you are into picking, if you're one of those people that really would like to pick something because you want the option of choice, you can pick this top row here. You can pick this row here, the ET row, or you can pick the Mother Mary row. Whichever one is calling out to you, but it is one collective reading as always. So, and I just want this to be a real fun reading. So, because I've been getting, and that's, before we get into the reading, that's another thing I wanted to discuss. Like a feeling of bipolarism. So not only has the weather been being a little bipolar right now, but I'm also feeling it's like maybe a lot of people are feeling like they're bipolar. Like one minute they're happy and the next minute they're very angry and sad, and it's just fluctuation of energy. So what's happening now is the balancing of all that is happening right now. So it's almost like everything is becoming balanced. So all those emotions are becoming balanced, and it takes a little bit of time. You got to shake it up and it settles a little bit. So it's okay if you're feeling a little bit out of alignment, in a sense, right? You are always in alignment. You are always connected to source. You are always connected. But sometimes we feel like we're not connected because of our emotions. And sometimes those emotions aren't even ours. Sometimes those emotions are, since we're all connected, they are somebody else's emotions. So it's all about staying in the eye of the storm. Even when you're feeling like everything's just a hot mess, take a minute to center yourself, calm yourself. Take a moment to do 5 minutes of breathing. Okay? Okay, now we're going to begin. Here we go. So we're going to begin. If you want to watch the shuffle process, you can definitely go into my description box. I will put the shuffle video below. It was very cool to see the syncing of the songs that came through with the cards as I was shuffling. So it was pretty cool. And I have some, and I'm going to just go through it again, but I was trying to do something at the beginning when I was shuffling, and then I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to cut it into 2 parts. Because I was all over the place. I was kind of just like, had this really excited energy, and it was like, almost like ADD child. Like, all these things are coming at me, and I just couldn't really figure out how to get it organized. So it took me a minute to kind of sit with myself, drink some cranberry juice, and just kind of like calm my mind here. So I'm going to start, before I begin, in case you don't want to watch the video, I'm going to just discuss the stuff that came through before the reading. And, I've been getting the energy of an amethyst, as we know, so I pulled out amethyst. And amethyst is the lover's stone, so I'm sensing a lot of love stuff happening. It's also Cupid. Saint Valentine, he used the amethyst, and it's also the birthstone for February. So something about amethyst is very important. It's a great stone for healing, physical ailments as well as like addictions. It's also the third eye and the crown, so I'm just definitely seeing a lot of third eye activity and a lot of crown activity. I'm seeing unity. If you watch the beginning of the video, I was discussing how I was seeing one love and unity, and the Bob Marley card came through. So that was very cool to come through And I'm seeing purple. So there's a lot of purple here. A lot of purple. So definitely seeing that crown chakra, third eye activation happening with a lot of you guys. A lot of your gifts are enhancing. So very cool. Amethyst came through. I'm also seeing karmic completions. So the end of a difficult cycle and the completion, the karmic completion, the starting over. And I'm hearing forget everything that you ever thought you knew is what I'm getting. And that makes a lot of sense. Forget everything that you know, anything that you've ever seen online, any YouTube videos, even mine. Just forget it all and sit in meditation and just let new information come to you. Let all that go. It's almost like you're opening up the box, you know, the crown, and we're going to connect to the Akashic records, and we want that information, because it's your own information that's coming through versus information that you're getting from outside sources. Now you want to go inside and get the information from the inside source, which is you, which is your higher self, which is your Akashic records. I'm also seeing the karmic completions as the karma. Karma is done. And how do we clear our karma? By acknowledging it and creating a positive change, a positive transformation. Also through meditation. Meditation, it clears the slate. Meditation is all about, you know, silencing the mind to find the answers within, but it also clears the slate. Every time you hit that gap in the middle of the meditation of between thoughts, that silence in the center, it's almost like overriding a program, clearing it out. So definitely seeing meditation here. You know, try to do, if you can, in the morning and at night, however long you can. You know, if you can do 10 minutes, do 10 minutes. If you can do 30 minutes, do 30 minutes. Whatever you can do. Don't beat yourself up if you can't either, okay? So, and everybody, you know, some people will say, I like to dance as my meditation. I like to, no. We want to sit still. Stillness. You know, that's the stillness, the energy flowing when you're sitting on your, you know, laying down or sitting on your cross-legged, and let that energy go through the spine. Okay? So, now we're going to begin with the songs. So, the first song that came through was Pat Benatar, We Belong, which I love that it came through as I was shuffling and the Storm Angel came out. So we belong to the light, we belong to the thunder, we belong to the sound of the words we've both fallen under. And before I keep going, you know, I do the music because that's my passion, is music. I love songs, I love lyrics. Lyrics, it's like, they're like poetry to me, and that's my favorite, one of my favorite art forms. So I like to share the art with you guys, and music transcends time and space, so the messages come through with a deep message. And sometimes I'll get a message in a song that I never saw before, and I've heard that song a million times. As you evolve consciously, all of a sudden you see things and hear things with new eyes and new ears, right? Okay, so this song, have we become a habit? Do we distort the facts? Now there's no looking forward, now there's no turning back. What would I do with my strength anyway? Whatever we deny or embrace, for worse or for better, we belong together. So close your eyes and try to sleep now. Close your eyes and try to dream. Clear your mind and do your best to try and wash the palate clean. So as I was just talking about the karmic completions, right? If you watch the first video, I was talking about that before the song, before I started talking about the songs and stuff. So it was very cool synchronicity to come through. So definitely seeing the wiping of the palette clean. We're wiping the slate clean. We are starting all over with new perspective, new eyes. And we belong to the night. We belong to the thunder. We belong to Mother Earth. We are this electricity. We are these lightning bolts. Right? Okay, so the next song was Carolina in My Mind, and that's an interesting one to come through because so when I think of Carolina, North Carolina or South Carolina, when I think of Carolina, I think of the largest slab of clear quartz in the world. It's got the largest slab of clear quartz in the world underneath, in the earth. And there's a great story about it was hundreds and hundreds of birds, a flock of birds, and they just slammed blunt force trauma into the earth, and nobody can figure out why they did that. And there was a great geologist, I forgot his name. If you go back to my very first video that I ever created, I talk about this. And this geologist said that there was an earthquake that day, and the tectonic plates were rubbing against that clear quartz, which created this signal that shot up into the atmosphere. And then the birds got discombobulated because they run on the magnetic sphere, right? So they just got disoriented, and they just smashed straight into the ground. So it shows you the power of crystals, right? They emit a signal, and they, if you look at your cell phones and your computers, they all have quartz in it, right? So they're very powerful. So I'm seeing that maybe you guys are learning to be to learn about crystals. You're beginning to learn more about crystals and their healing properties and what they can do. But I'm also seeing I'm going to Carolina in my mind through meditation, through astral projection, through astral travel, through envisioning. We are there. This even looks like Asheville to me. This looks like Asheville, North Carolina to me. So I'm seeing like Asheville, maybe like you want to travel to North Carolina. It's a beautiful place. One of the most beautiful places that I've been to. Okay, so the next song, Carolina on my mind. A friend of mine hit me from behind. So I'm seeing people that don't have your best interest at heart. Let them go. If you have an intuition that somebody's talking behind your back, more than likely they probably are, distance yourself, because you don't need that type of friendship. And it's about letting go of these type of people that, all they do is gossip and talk about others behind their back, while smiling in their face, right? That's not the type of people you want in your life. So it's time to let that go. And then it says, say nice things about me because I'm gone. Carry on without me because I'm gone. So this is about when somebody passes away, and just say nice things. What's the use of talking bad about them when they're gone, right? And carry on without me. I'm gone. So this is about moving forward after grief and after the breakup of friendships and relationships, right? Okay. So the next song was Starboy by The Weeknd. So if you see here, the Stargazer card came through as I was discussing that as well. That came through as the Stargazer card was shuffled out. And, I'm seeing Starboy as a star seed, right? But I'm also seeing it as, the song talks about a lot of materialism, bragging about how much cars you make and how many cars you have and how much money you make. And we're getting out of that. We're moving out of that. We're moving out of the 8 monetary system into the 9 humanitarianism, helping each other out. That egocentric way of living is falling. It's leaving. I think that this whole thing is the great equalizer, right? No matter how much money you have, we're all in the same storm right now. So I'm seeing the storm. We're all in the same storm right now. I'm seeing a storm coming. Okay. And the Starboy, I'm also seeing it as, The Weeknd, so something about The Weeknd. I'm seeing it as, you are a star seed. You are a star here on earth as well. And you are a guiding light. So what is a star? A star is, in astrology, we look to the stars to guide us. So you are a guiding light to others. They're definitely seeing that you are a guiding light to others. Okay. And so the next song that came through, number 4, was Trying to Find a Way by Nelly Furtado. I love it. I'm trying to find a way. I'm trying to find a right. So this is about decisions, right? And this almost looking for a lever planted in the east, trying to run from the dreaded fist beast. So running from our own demons, right? And it lies. So the beast lies, right? The beast within. So we want to get out of lies. And it's about acknowledging not only your lies, but the lies of others. I've noticed a lot of people think that, what they see in the media is real, and they belittle others and stuff for thinking differently. And it's about going inward for your own answers. If you go inward for your own answers, you'll see the truth of things. Because the truth is not found outside of you. The truth is found inside of you. So when we meditate, we tap into the Akashic source, and the answers are there. And you're able to see things from a grander perspective of what's really going on. And then you don't need the media to tell you what's happening, right? So, and I love this. The song is almost like about being on an ayahuasca experience, right? It says, travel to the land of surrender till you can't cry no more, till you can't, and you'll never walk alone. So letting go of the emotional baggage. I'm seeing a lot of emotional baggage, letting go of the tears, the anger, the crying, till you can't cry anymore. It's like, okay, I've cried it all out. Like, there's no more charge. So what is emotion is energy in motion. There's no more electrical charge. They say that you've healed from something if you can talk about it without crying. Which I think is pretty cool. Okay? So, all this inspiration is passing me by. All I can do is chill when I really want to fly, which is kind of what we're doing right now. And this pollution does nothing but dirty up my mind. Faster than forever in the blink of an eye. To see past my lethargy is hard, I feign. The beauty of my youth is gone, but the chemicals remain. So, you still are you chemically. You still are you. And it says, so I'm dancing to a new beat, and it came to me in bed. My veins became a strain of light that let it flow instead. And a wish came to me like Peter Pan at my window and said, evolve your destiny, child, and you'll never walk alone. Never walk alone. So it's about evolving, and how she says the strain of light that flows inside, right? So that is the light body. That is the crystalline light body, the crystalline DNA structure. So that's what I'm seeing that is about. That is waking up in a lot of us, if it hasn't already. Okay, so the next song is number 5. I Still Do by the Cranberries. So once again, I'm seeing cranberries. So I'm seeing cranberries, kidney function, urinary function. So the sacral chakra and the root chakra. So definitely seeing something happening with that. I don't want to leave you even though I have to. So this is about leaving people behind that friends that no longer are, a vibrational match to you. It's time to leave things behind. And this is almost like when a ghost doesn't want to leave Earth because it's bound to people. You want to get out of that ghost mode and let go of attachments to people, places, and things and be able to move forward. That detachment allows for new things to come in. I don't want to leave you. That's what it keeps saying. And it says, can I see the future? No, I can't see. So this is almost like you're trying to make a decision whether to stay or go in a situation, and you can't see the future. You can in certain aspects, but for this particular thing, because you want to see so hard, you can't. So this is asking you to follow your intuition. What is your gut telling you? What is your intuition telling you? That's where you should go. Okay, so the next song was Belly Ache by Billie Eilish, and which is interesting because we were just talking about the sacral and the stomach with the cranberries, right? Cranberries are very healing. So I'm seeing nervous, stress, belly aches, sacral healing, healing shame, healing guilt. So when we're starting to begin to heal our sacral, our fertility organs, right? Our reproductive organs, you'll start feeling little pings and pangs, almost like cramping in your sacral chakra area as you're beginning to heal shame and guilt from the past. So I'm seeing that happening, and a little bit of a bellyache for a lot of people, maybe stressful situations. This is a stressful situation for many. Some people are not in a good situation. So, okay. The next song was Don't Change by NXS. And don't change for you, don't change a thing for me. I found a love I had lost, it was gone for too long. Hear no evil in all directions. Execution of bitterness, message received loud and clear. So you're receiving messages loud and clear from the universe. So it's telling you to follow that. And I like that the song is Don't Change, but we have transformation here. So a lot of people are not changing. They don't change. So this is saying if they're not going to change, then if it's not going to change and it's not working out, it's okay to let it go. Okay? So number 8 was Imagine by John Lennon. So immediately I'm seeing that as visualization, imagination. You are a magic manifester. It's time for you to visualize the world that you want, and visualize it with detachment, right? You want something and then you stop thinking about it. Like, okay, I know it's going to come, so then I stop thinking about it. I'm detached from the outcome, whether I get it or not. I'm putting it out into the universe, and that's how it's going to happen. So that is the art of detachment. Visualize, and then, okay, that's it. I know it's going to be coming because I have faith, and then it comes. Okay, so imagine. And I'm seeing third eye, the imagination. I'm seeing dreams, third eye, a lot of third eye activity. That's why the amethyst came through. Okay, and then we got number 9. Oleta Adams, get here. You can reach me by railway. You can reach me by trailway. You can reach me on an airplane. You can reach me with your mind. So I'm seeing telepathy, a telepathic connection, guys. So, I love it. You can reach me by sailboat, climbing a tree, swinging on a rope, climbing a tree, swinging on a rope, a horse, There are hills and mountains between us, always something to get over. You can windsurf into my life. You could surf. Seen surfing. But it's about reaching somebody, and I'm seeing a telepathic connection. However way you can reach them, reach them. All right, so that's the songs. Now we are going to begin. So immediately, I see a storm coming. So I'm seeing an electrical storm, a storm coming. And I'm seeing collision. This is number 8, so it's about power. So I'm seeing a power struggle. A lot of people having power struggles right now. A lot of people thinking that they have all the answers. I don't think I have all the answers. I just go with my own intuition, and I follow that. I try not to let another person's, thought process or belief system change. And I'm not saying I'm not open to change. I'm open to change, but to let myself be my authentic self and let my intuition, because I've spent my whole life with second guessing my intuition because somebody would tell me that it was baloney or it was bull, and I spent a lot of my life hiding my intuition because it wasn't received well. So we got this purple color here, the purple storm angel, and that's all about the third eye. Right? So some people have an open third eye, and some people are still asleep. Some people are not able to see. And that's okay. That's all right. We still love them. We're still compassionate on their journey. They are on their journey with the level of consciousness and awareness that they are at, and that's okay. All right? But I'm definitely seeing a storm, like an actual storm coming. But look at all that purple. Look at all that purple everywhere. So much purple. I'm hearing Prince, Purple Rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Okay, so then it's before we keep going, number 3, it's all about communication and transformation. So transforming, you are transforming. You are going to be free. And 8 is all about power, the entrepreneur, right? So you're going to be able to be free, to be you, to do you. Okay, and then, and it's okay if people have collisions of belief styles and attitudes and energies. You love them anyway. We got 2 Mary cards here. That's unconditional love. So you love them anyway. Don't hold on to the baggage of unforgiveness and all that stuff, because it only weighs you down. And some people aren't ready to forgive, and some people are ready, they don't want to let go of grudges, and, they want to hold on to the anger, and and that's okay. You love them. You send them love. I always say when I was reading the 7 laws of success, 7 spiritual laws of success. I hadn't read it in over 20 years. And I happened to find it in my storage, and I was like, let me just give this another little view. And, I realized that I had still been practicing all of that, and it still resonated to this day. And, prayer and sending somebody good vibes. Anytime you see somebody, give them something, even if it's just a prayer, even if it's just, sending them love, always give them something. It's the law of giving and receiving. Okay? So even if there are collisions in beliefs and styles, and you want to send them love, because, a lot of people, I always say hurt people hurt people. And what does a hurt person need? It needs love. So you send them love. Okay. And I love this. So we got Stargazer, set your sights higher. I'm seeing Galileo, and I'm seeing the Milky Way, and Ursula Major and Ursula Minor. I'm seeing a big 8 there. So I'm seeing 2 8s. So we got 8, 8. And we got another 8 over here. So definitely going out of that monetary system, breaking the karmic loop. Seeing that 8, breaking the karmic loop. He's got this cloak, and he's cloaked in blue. It's almost like he's invisible. If he puts the cloak over his eyes, you can't even see him. He's part of the background. So, but he wants to be seen. He took the cloak off. So it's time to be seen. And he's got a great perspective. He's got the telescope. So he can see further than others, right? Because he's got the telescope. He's got his tool. But it also talks about set your sights higher. So, you know, over here we got give your relationship a chance. And that's very interesting because, you want to set your sights, and this is in relationships. Always strive to grow with each other. If you're in a relationship, always strive to grow. Set your sights higher in the relationship, moving things forward. Don't get too comfortable or stagnant. And, and Stargazer. I'm seeing like looking up into the skies and the stars and go beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is possible. So definitely seeing that as well, especially with the realization of lapis lazuli over here. Think of the impossible, it's possible. We got the universe, the musing right along and at your service. So that's all about the universe has your back. So you're on the verge of a miracle. I love it because look at, expect a miracle. Look at that. This is the miracle row. All of your dreams and aspirations are within your grasp, and you are being guided to focus on your vision. The angels who are with you are encouraging you. There is nothing that you cannot have or achieve. There's an opportunity at this time to heal an old wound or pattern of lack and not feeling good enough. In the past, you've often found it impossible to recognize your worth and to believe that you are deserving of blessings. Angel and ancestor wisdom is reminding you that you are an incredible and infinite spark of the universe. And the universe is not only within you, it absolutely adores you. You are talented, filled with strength, and have the abilities you need to turn your wildest dreams into reality. I love it. It's on page 78. And I love that. Look at all these sparks of light. Like you are the infinite spark of creation, of spark of light. All you have to do is decide what you want to create, and it creates. That's it. That's how easy. That you guys are instant manifestors. So you guys can easily manifest. And here I'm seeing a woman of the world. Maybe you want to manifest the woman of the world, or maybe you want to be the woman of the world. Whichever. Okay. So then we're moving on to 10 of water. I love it. The 10 of cups. Look at this row here. This is a great reading. Look at the row here. We got, not only do we have the 10 of cups, we got the 4 of wands and the 4 of wands. That's the 1111 card. This is amazing. So we've got a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Yeah, so we're letting go of relationships that no longer serve, and we're only having trustworthy relationships in our lives. People that have our back. People that aren't gonna, talk about you behind your back, right? And you're also having an emotional and material needs met. So now you're feeling emotionally fulfilled. Things are coming together, and I love it. So looking at this card, I have to take my glasses off. Their cup is overfloweth, right? 10 of water is the completion of a cycle and the new spiritual rebirth. And so the cleansing of the old. I keep seeing the cleansing of water, the cleansing of the old. And he's a little boy, and he's being reborn. I love it, like Star Boy, right? He's like the mermaid. He's got a lot of water, very emotional. I love it. And look at and he's got the divine feminine, so it's a divine masculine in boy form, a little girl form, but it's also them. It's almost like it's them as adults and them as children. It's like coming full circle. Like they, in past lives or in lives, they were young together, and now they've grown together, and they're emotionally fulfilled in this emotionally fulfilled relationship. So maybe you're manifesting this emotionally fulfilling relationship, whether this is a new relationship or whether this is a current relationship that you want to evolve to a higher state of being. So definitely a beautiful card to receive. Happy marriage, positive relationship with children, security, You have content and rewarding family life, and there's great harmony among those around you. Your relationships are strong and trustworthy. You feel blessed and loved. Your needs, both material and emotional, are met. Your relationship with your family and friends are genuine. Peace, joy, and unconditional love surround you. Yes, all this unconditional love of the Mother Mary. So definitely seeing a lot of unconditional love. And I'm seeing victory. Look at that. That was the placeholder. Victory was the placeholder. Look at that. That's awesome. So definitely seeing victory, guys. Victory. Like, you're manifesting things, and the collision of beliefs and all that is like, it's in the past. Like, it's like we're leaving it, and this is where we're going. And it's beautiful. And then I love that the next card is, you are at the end of a cycle. I love it. So the 10, I kept saying, it's the end of a cycle, and the complete karmic completion of a cycle. You're at the end of a cycle of your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and guide you to the next step. Happiness awaits you now. And I love it. She's on an island. Her name is it's Carissa, so caring. And it looks like an island. It can be, it can be Mexico, it can be Hawaii, it can be Thailand, it can be whatever place you want it to be, but I'm seeing lots of water here. So definitely seeing lots of water. I know I need to hear this, because maybe you're trying to figure out what direction you want to go next in your life. And definitely seeing being around water is not only healing, but it helps your intuition. It really does. Okay, so then I love it. So we got lapis lazuli. I love it. So I brought out the lapis lazuli, and we got the number 2. So we got 22, the master builder, the master teacher. So definitely seeing master teaching happening here. Look at this, all this purple. Look at all this purple, guys, and this blue. A lot of communication. Look at all this purple and the blue, gold, so the solar plexus, the willpower to move forward, joy, optimism. Look at that. Wisdom. So much wisdom here. And the gold Christ consciousness energy, everybody's realizing that compassion. Look, we got Jesus down here. So this is all one big reading, in case you are wondering, okay? So it's realization. This is a realization of your dreams, And I feel I got the message of reconciliation, right? And when I got that message of reconciliation, it's like reconciling the past and reconciling your karma, but also reconciliation of friendships. I always say sometimes we let go of friendships because they are not aligned with us, and eventually the friends catch up, and there's a reconciliation. So I'm definitely seeing the reconciliation of friendships where they have awoken now, and now they see your point of view, and so they might be making a reappearance in your life. And this might also be exes. Might be exes coming back into your life. I don't know why I'm getting exes, but they'll give your relationship a chance over here. But anywho, so we got the placeholder. So we got the woman of the world was up there. Then we got the brown-haired man who looks very similar to Johnny Depp. I think I said that in the last reading. But walking through a doorway. So the realization that you can walk through this energetic gateway at any time. He's got a zoot suit and he's smoking a pipe. Anywho, so this card is all about singing as well. So lapis lazuli, and I love lapis lazuli. It's one of the Egyptian crystals that the Egyptians used, and they would always wear it. You could see it all on their headbands and their crowns and stuff. A lot of lapis lazuli. It was one of their very powerful, one of the stones that they used the most. So it's all about voice and singing, empowered expression, stepping away from illusion. I was explaining to somebody about magic the other day, and I said there's magic with a K and magic with a C. Magic with a C is an illusion, and magic with a K is harnessing the power of the universe, right? Mother Earth. So, and this is also about life. If you're lost in life, this is a great crystal to help you out. It's about purpose, finding your purpose. Your purpose is whatever you want it to be. It's about wisdom. Mind and spirit unite. And it's Egyptian, Isis, breaking down walls. So on this day, lapis lazuli has landed upon you. An ancient one of infinite wisdom, she has chosen you as her playground. Her presence signals the breaking through. So I'm hearing break on through. Cutting away and true realization of that which should not be on your path. She has come to help you break through the self-created veils of illusion and distraction from your personal higher purpose. At this time, your personal power will be found in your voice as an expression pathway. This gift should be used responsibly with compassion, truth, and integrity, for then it would lead to the realization lapis has come to offer. Don't be confused by the energy of lapis. This is not a time of healing. It is a time for action and realization, not outward but inward, to the infinite light that you are. The greatest gifts in the universe are revealed this way. For now, realize, see, and know. The necessary healing will come later. So, in the last reading, if you guys recall, I said the karmic completion is done. The healing is already done. Now we're moving to a new phase, a new level, new experiences, new realizations. So we're stepping into a whole new world, so to speak, right? And we're leaving behind things that no longer serve our highest good. Okay? So it's okay to let go of people, things, attachments, etc. Love la peace, lazuli. Okay, and then another one of my favorites, lilac-breasted roller. Look at that, gorgeous. It looks like a peace symbol right here. So I'm seeing peace. It's a 10 as well, so we got two 10s, 10, 10. Which is interesting because I saw 10, 10 on the clock today. And lilac-breasted roller. Look at all those beautiful colors. So this is the card that I was talking about that is of reconciliation. I was talking about, the Give Your Relationship a Chance card came through over here, and the reconciliation is right there. So maybe there's a man or a woman, because we got two, the man and the woman, that need to be reconciled. And then, so I love it. The lilac-breasted roller is flying, ready to fly. And, I'm seeing a journey, a spiritual journey. You've been on a spiritual journey. This has been an intense journey. And I'm definitely seeing lots of water. So definitely drink lots of water. So the lilac-breasted roller dips and swirls, peaceful reconciliation nestles in your heart. Begin this journey. Oh my God, and look at the journey card was the placeholder. Begin this journey with honest communication, an open heart, and a joyful spirit. For lilac-breasted roller is the bird of peace. Are there words or actions that may have caused concern? Forgive yourself or someone else. Lilac gives you an opportunity to release all negativity and resistance you have carried around for too long. You may communicate this with your choice of divine prayer, healing words, or compassionate actions. What is most important is that reconciliation blossoms within you today. So yeah, it's time to let go and forgive, man. It's time to let go and just forgive and move forward. Reconcile the past. You don't have to, honestly, you don't even have to forgive, but you just have to let the anger go and move forward, because then you're just holding on to something that no longer serves you. You can't fly if you're carrying a heavy backpack of baggage, right? So, and I'm seeing a desert, so dryness. Definitely need to drink some water, because I did see the cranberries were coming too, so kidneys, water, drink lots of water. Okay, and then I love it. So we got number 23, which is 5, and then number 9, 5, 9. Oh my God, I just got the connection. Okay, at your service, which looks like a ring, which is to me trust. So trust that the universe has your back, but also trusting new relationships, because look at over here, we got the 10 of water, which is all about, happy relationships, contentment, fulfillment, travel. I'm seeing travel coming after this thing blows over. And it's the number 5, so adventure. So I'm definitely seeing we got a 5 over here and a 5 here, so definitely seeing adventure, right? At your service. So, oh my God, I love it. A dark-haired woman is a muse. Maybe there's a dark-haired woman in your life that is a muse, and she's at your service, or she's been at your service. That's very cool. I like that. And she's on a balcony. Look at that. She's like looking down because she's got a higher perspective. So this woman that has a higher perspective and she's looking down is at your service. She's been helping you. She's also your muse. So at your service, and I'm seeing partnerships and creative partnerships. So creativity and partnerships. I hope it's comforting to know there's a big universal butler who is working behind the scenes, taking care of all the details, making sure every little thing is turning out exactly as planned. This butler is as loyal as Fido and is very determined and trustworthy as your own beating heart. So can you let him carry the tray? So it's talking about letting the universe handle things, letting go, like I was saying, detachment, right? Visualizing what you want and then detaching to the outcome. The detachment to the outcome. Just if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, that's great too. But we're not attached to the outcome. And then I love it. So we got number 9, music number 18. 5, 9, 18. Oh my God. Okay, musing right along. And so over here I got higher heart chakra, and heart chakra awakening. So your higher heart and heart chakra are awakening, that unconditional love, that feeling of unconditional love, miracles, believing in miracles. And musing right along is the 9 is the completion of a cycle. And then we got the 2 10s here. So 9 and 10, 10. So the end of old things, trusting. And so musing right along, immediately I'm seeing a muse. So look at a dark-haired man. Oh my God, look at, guys. All the placeholders were the brown-haired, dark-haired man, and the dark-haired, and the woman of the world. So some of you have a dark-haired man who is a muse, and some of you guys have a dark-haired woman who is a muse. Okay, so might as well write your acceptance speech. Your creative mojo is in rare form. Inspired ideas, brilliant plans, and brilliant schemes and colossal plans are streaming in from every direction, courtesy of your inner muse. Get out a bucket and drink in the sweet nectar of inventiveness and fun. And look at, there's the bucket. Oh my goodness, guys. This is awesome. I didn't know where this reading was going to go, but so far I'm really enjoying this. Okay, so we're moving on to the final cards here. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnerships. So this is not just about relationships and romance, but also friendships, business partnerships, right? Creative partnerships. Give it a chance. She's got her eyes closed, so she's trusting that he's not going to drop her. Look at those arms, you know. She's trusting, okay? And this is also trusting in love, right? Maybe there is because I got the dark-haired man and dark-haired woman, both of them. Maybe there's a partnership that you've been wanting, and it's time to give that relationship a chance. But it's also work on partnerships. Anyways, okay, and so then we got this beautiful card. I love this. It almost looks like look at that. Her third eye, boom, and look at it, it's purple too. It looks just like the roller, lilac breasted roller. Holy smokes. It's amazing. So I love it. So she's got the big moon, so the feminine energy, receptivity, all these light codes are coming at her. Look at that. She's like light code, light code, light code to every chakra. Look at every chakra is being hit by a light code. So I'm seeing the all these rainbow colors. So definitely seeing a lot of rainbows, a lot of rainbow energy. Look at the rainbows just being shot. The light over here is the rainbows. Over here, the light is converting into rainbows as it shoots through her. So definitely seeing the other side of I'm seeing the somewhere over the rainbow, hearing the somewhere over the rainbow bridge, but I'm seeing the awakening of the higher chakras is what I'm seeing. This white light, and look at it, it's converting to these rainbow colors, a spectrum. So she's like, so as it's coming through, now she's emitting it. Her wings are rainbow color, and look at these wings are rainbow color. So I'm seeing rainbow wings. Amazing. Oh, so the message, sorry, I almost forgot about that. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So maybe this dark-haired man or this dark-haired woman or this brown-haired man, because we got a few. We got a dark-haired woman, a woman of the world, dark-haired, brown-haired man, and a dark-haired man. Either way, I'm seeing this as a message from you, from whoever it may be. It might be from a spouse. It might be from a romantic partner. It might be from the universe. It might be from your spirit guides. It might be from somebody who passed away. It might be from a friend. But I'm thinking of you this very moment. So whoever you're thinking about right now, use your intuition. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So look at the light. Your love fills me with light. She's being filled with all this light. And look at her third eye is like, boing. It's beautiful. Okay. Now, moving on to the next row. Twist in the tail. So, the twist in the tail you did not see coming. The unexpected change you did not see coming. Number 34. Interesting. Number 7. So, I'm seeing, once again, 78. 78 came through up there as well. So, this immediately I'm seeing it. So, this is the twin flame card in this deck. These are the twins. These are twins that you did not expect to be twins, right? Because they look so different. But they are very similar and they are very the same. And I'm seeing the white and the pink. So, and I'm also seeing the zeal. They almost look like ghosts, right? So definitely connection with the spirit world. Seeing unconditional love. I'm seeing these little cherry blossoms in her hair. And I'm seeing this ferret. And the ferrets are very fast. They're very fast. They're very fast moving. They get stuff done. I'm almost seeing the movie Something About Mary, the ferret, where he's like running around bumping into stuff. But definitely seeing a twist in the tail. A miracle is happening, because look, we got the 1111 gateway, dreams coming true, transformation, follow your dreams, passion. Like Archangel Michael, twin flames coming together, because the Archangel Michael card is he's the twin flame guardian. So definitely see something happening that we did not see coming. As intuitive as you are, this is a gift from the universe, a surprise from the universe. It's almost like I'm seeing all the electricity. Shocking. It's shocking. It's going to be very shocking. It's eternal love. Look at that. Love is love is love. So I almost want to like read them downward. I think I'm going to do that. After I do this, I'll do like a quick downward dog here. Okay, so then we got Mother Mary. I love it. So she's surrounded by angels, if you look at it, and then she's got, I'm seeing paramount around her head, you know, the symbol for paramount. So what's, you know, the highest perspective of things. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So Mother Mary, I look at Mother Mary, Jesus, and Mary Magdalene all came through in this row right here. And the stargazer. And look at, she's got stars on her head. So she's surrounded by stars. She sees stars. And she's got all these angels that are there to whisper to her, to guide her. She's surrounded. So you're surrounded by angels. You're surrounded by a spirit team. Expect miracles, because they are coming. And you can't even imagine just how amazing this miracle is going to be. You're going to be like, holy cow, I did not see that coming. And Mother Mary, I love it. And you know, I wasn't going to read it, but now I am. So faith is the light that illuminates your pathway. Without faith, the future looks very frightening. That's why it's essential for you to take whatever steps are necessary to keep your mind and heart filled with faith. Please don't give up hope on yourself or other people. Keep the candle of faith burning within your soul, as that one small inkling of hope can eradicate the darkness of despair. Be the light that eliminates someone else's gloomy hopelessness as well. For as you make others stronger, it strengthens not only yourself, but the entire world. And what was I talking about up here? About sending people that are having a hard time, hurt people, sending them love, sending them light, sending them prayers. And look at the hands, the wisdom card was the placeholder. So lots of wisdom here. You have the wisdom. And I'm seeing like, you know, a hand on the Bible, right? I promise to not lie, you know, like when you go to court and stuff. So definitely seeing, you know, a witness. I'm seeing a witness. Like you are a witness to what's happening in the world right now. Okay, I'm just putting all these over here. Okay, and then, so let go of worrisome thoughts. Keep your thoughts positive. Notice and follow any divine guidance you may receive. Pray. Engage in spiritual healing. So prayer. I know a lot of people, you know, a lot of people that don't have a higher belief in a higher power, but prayer definitely does work. And it may not come to you right away. It depends on how fast your manifestation abilities are, but praying for somebody is a selfless act. That's taking time out of your life to pray for another person. It's one of the most selfless things that you can do. So definitely pray, you know. So she's the beloved mother of Christ, who's known as the Queen of the Angels, for her ongoing and miraculous healing work. Mary works closely with anyone who is a child advocate, teacher, or healer. She loves children and is devoted to making the world a safe and happy place for them. If you'd like to help children, ask Mother Mary for divine assignment. So she's also about babies. So definitely seeing a miracle child. Look at this little miracle baby. She's holding this miracle baby. Some could say that that's Jesus, and that's the Jesus card, but I'm seeing Jesus Christ, the return of Jesus Christ consciousness energy, which is all about love, compassion. The same with the Buddha energy. I see them all in the same. It's the same thing. You know, you ever see that co-create sticker? Like, it is all, you know, the same lesson of love and compassion for others. Even, you know, people are being assholes, love them anyway. Right? I love that little, and I'm seeing a little miracle baby. Twist in the tail. Maybe there's a miracle baby coming. A miracle baby coming, guys. Okay, so I love it. So the Four of Forces. It's the same card as this one. So we had double, two different decks, same card. Four of Wands. Four of Forces. So spring, autumn. So I've definitely seen what's happening right now, right? Spring and our autumn is like, we're going to be jumping from spring to autumn. I don't think we're even going to have a summer the way that we've known it. The way that we've known it to be, I don't think it's going to be. So that's all right. That's all right. Because look at, good fortune is coming by autumn. I've been seeing autumn a lot. I like literally, it's continuous message, something about autumn, and I haven't been able to pinpoint what it is. I'm just letting it come to me. But here we got good fortune, the horseshoe, and I'm seeing Tennessee again, a game of horseshoes. So this could be a very creative period for you. Take action in creative projects or work-related endeavors that require more time and attention. The work you do now could yield great rewards later. Make sure you engage in this extra activity with joy and optimism. Yes, we're seeing the joy and optimism up here. You are always planting your energy into the Akashic records of your life. So as you work toward your goals, remember to plant hope and happiness along with all action you take. So definitely seeing, planting the seeds and reaping. So put a little effort now. So, in this free time that a lot of people have, I know a lot of people are still essential workers and they don't have the time. But if you do have the time and you're at home, maybe take this time to focus on some creative projects that you've been, thinking about doing. Right? Follow your dreams. Good fortune is coming. Look at the horseshoe. So I'm definitely seeing some fortune coming between spring and autumn. Good fortune. Okay, and so we got Archangel Michael. I love it. He's got his sword, and it looks like, if you look at it, it looks like, those stained glass windows. So I'm seeing stained glass windows, and he's got the sword. He's cutting out the bullshit. He's cutting out people from your life that no longer serve you. He's cutting out things that no longer serve you. He's just cutting out. And he's got the trumpet. He's blowing that trumpet horn, right? The Judgment Day. So in Judgment Day, I'm seeing people going down. People are gonna have a wake-up call, if you will, a wake-up call. That's gonna have them reevaluate things and look at things from a different perspective and almost be they're gonna have the aha moments, oh, okay, I get it. This is gonna be a mass thing. A lot of people are having the aha moments, the wake-up calls, right? And I love Archangel Michael. He's all about protection. So you are divinely protected. Your dreams are protected. So follow your dreams. He's protecting you, right? And there's justice. I was just talking about Judgment Day, and this is the placeholder, justice. So definitely seeing justice coming, right? We saw the witness over here. We saw justice here. So that's very interesting that both of these are on the same row. And good fortune. So something about a legal matter that's going to be, that justice will prevail, and there's going to be good fortune from it. So this powerful archangel is with you right now. He gives you courage and helps release you from the effects of fear. So this is also helping you let go of fear, right? He is a symbol of true courage stemming from knowing that God's love is the only power there is. Michael is letting you know that as you make changes in your life and as you encounter challenges, you are safe and secure. So stay true to yourself during trying times. Stay true to yourself during trying times, guys. Follow your dreams, heart to heart. Follow your passions. Look at that. This is synchronistic. Have heart-to-heart discussions. Oh my God, it says have heart-to-heart discussions, and here's the have heart-to-heart conversations. Look at that. With Michael often. Pour out all your concerns to him. Don't worry about overburdening him. Michael, like all the angels, is able to be with everyone simultaneously who needs him. He has no limitations of time or space, so he can help you and others concurrently. Oh my God, that was an amazing synchronicity. Heart-to-heart discussions, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Whoever you're passionate about, it's look at, he's trying to discuss and he doesn't have any interest. He's I don't know. This could be male or female. She's I don't think so. But you won't know until you have that heart-to-heart discussion, right? And passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Yeah, you have this magnetic quality about you right now. It's people want to be around that energy. Why am I over here? Oh my God, I totally skipped Herkimer Diamond. So let me just pull out, I got Herkimer Diamond right here. I want to pull it out for the reading. It's actually in this my little container, so I'm just going to set it up here. So, dreams. Immediately, I heard that song from the Cranberries. All my life is changing every day, in every possible way. Okay, so dreams. And hope. Look at hope and dreams. So that's the card that was the placeholder. And it says, the Herkimer Diamond invokes your dynamic personality and vibrancy. Yeah, your passion. Look at that. Allows you to shine in your totality and magnificence. Activates inspiration and new ideas and clears creative blocks. I love it. Sweeps the mind clear of clutter. Oh my God, that's the third reference to sweeping the mind, sweeping things clear. So wiping the slate clean. So taking time to meditate so you can have that clear canvas. I'm seeing a clear canvas, starting all over with a clear canvas. This card is showing up for you today as a sign to pay a little more attention to your dreams. I almost want to move that over here. A little more attention to your dreams. Dreams allow you to release and let go of old, stale emotions and thoughts while you sleep. You also receive messages, signs, and symbols that bring insight and healing to your life. The crystals are encouraging you to intuitively discover the meaning of your own dreams and open to the wisdom and healing they share. Dreams are interpreted in a variety of ways by different people. However, the most powerful way is to unlock your own personal meaning. The crystals are offering healing to you while you sleep and bringing powerful messages through your dream state. It may be wise to keep a journal to record your insights and inspirations. This card can also be indicate that it's time to put more focus on your own dreams and goals and begin to bring them into fruition as you pursue them with a renewed passion. Holy cow, guys. Look at that. That's so awesome. I'm super excited about this one. So, and over here, so hope. Have hope in your dreams. Have hope. All we need is that this card was over here talking about just have a little hope. All you need is that little pin prick of light of hope. Look at, and I like how he's holding her. Like, you are safe, as Archangel is saying. And like she's holding the baby. You are safe, right? The baby doesn't think it's going to be dropped. It knows that it's safe and protected. You are safe and protected. And I love Herkimer Diamond. They were one of the strongest minerals on Earth, Herkimer Diamond. So, hope. There is hope, guys. There's hope for this relationship yet. These relationships. There's hope for humanity. There's hope. Because we're all transforming. We're going through an intense transformation. And I think that's a bat. Oh my goodness, right? So the bat, it's like a vampire transforms into a bat. A bat transformation. I'm seeing the movie The Lost Boys. When they're like all hanging upside down. Interesting. So this is all about death, change, initiation, depression. So what is it that you need to let go of at this time? This is a great period to release anything which you no longer need or which you may be hanging onto with a false sense of security. Listen to messages, feelings, or inner knowing. It may be a little hazy at times, but the information you need to move forward, to change a situation, and to grow is there. So this is letting go. Maybe you're at a place where you're living somewhere where you need to leave, but it's very comfortable, right? It's a comfort. Your comfort zone is there. And this is asking you to maybe have hope. Expect a miracle. Maybe it's time to leave it all behind and follow your dreams, follow your passion, right? Have heart conversations with your higher self, with Archangel Michael, with Mother Mary, so you can bring a miracle to guide you. Maybe you've been wanting a direction of where to go next. Maybe you've been deciding, okay, this is no longer working for me and I do want to go somewhere else, and you just don't know where to go yet. So this is asking you to maybe have a discussion with your spirit guides, your spirit team. A real heart-to-heart conversation. Okay, moving on to 85. Love it. Follow your dreams. It's a number 13. So today is the 13th. I posted something earlier about 1313, so I love that 13 came through here. And I love this card. It's the Follow Your Dreams card. And look at that beautiful ocean blue color. It's like almost Caribbean blue waters, or like, you know what I mean? Like ocean blue, clear waters. And so that's clear communication, right? And then the higher heart chakra, that pink. So that's I'm also seeing it as a magenta color. So communication with the spirit world. I'm definitely seeing mediumship abilities opening up for you guys. If it's not already open, it's coming. And so I'm seeing also heart to heart communication, because heart to heart conversation. So I'm seeing heart to heart communication with others, coming from a heart centered space. Your higher heart chakra opening up. So you may be having a lot of anxiety. You may have that feeling in your heart, like ping, ping, ping in your heart. That's your higher heart chakra opening up. So all you need to do is breathe into it and drink lots of water. So follow your dreams. Follow what you're passionate about. Let your heart lead the way with your intuition as well, right? But I'm seeing that you have a great ability to communicate your passions. And this could be creativity, this can be writing, music, artwork, dance. You have a way of communicating your creative talents that other people don't. And that's what makes your particular thing unique. Yes, a million people could be doing the same thing, right? But you do it in just a slightly different way that makes it uniquely yours. So I'm seeing that. Follow your dreams on that. Whatever that is that you're passionate about. What would, if you could do it, if you can do it now and you never got paid for it, and would you still do it because you love it that much? That's what you should be doing, right? So follow your dreams. And I'm also seeing in your dream state, lucid dreaming, right? Lucid dreaming with your twin flame, because we've got the twin flame card here. So lucid dreaming, I'm seeing a child. Maybe this is for a specific person, somebody who lost a child. Dreaming about them. Dreaming about a child that you lost. That those cherished moments. The heart-to-heart conversations. And in your dream state, this is for people that have lost somebody, because I'm just getting that energy. Having that heart-to-heart conversation in your dreams that you couldn't have in real life, right? And I'm seeing the gateway, 1111, because we've got the 1111 card here. So I'm seeing, and we've got 711. I'm seeing walking through that gateway of a new beginning. I'm seeing a new beginning, new doorway. A new doorway is opening. Are you going to walk through it? Archangel Michael, if you're scared, he's there to protect you. You are safe. All right, and then finally we got heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So this, immediately we got the Archangel Michael card talking about your spirit world, but this is also if you're having relationships, partnerships, friendships that you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with. Don't be afraid to discuss your feelings, right? I know that when I get depressed sometimes, it's hard to tell people exactly what I'm feeling because they don't like to hear it. They don't like to hear when I'm feeling down because it hurts them. It hurts them to hear me be down. But you have to be able to have somebody to be able to have those heart-to-heart conversations with. So there's a lot of my friends that I can have that conversation with without being made feel guilty about feeling that way. So when you can find those kind of friends, those are the ones that you hold on to. And then there's the ones that, the friends that you are not comfortable having those conversations with. And that's okay. You don't have to have those conversations with. But honestly, discuss your feelings with each other could also mean maybe you have a secret crush. I know, who has secret crushes at this age, right? But yeah, maybe you have a secret person that you're admiring from afar. And it's time to discuss your feelings because look, there's an expect a miracle here. So maybe your fears of rejection are keeping you from having this conversation. But everything you want is on the other side of fear. So at least on the other side, whether they reciprocate the love or not, at least you know. And that's empowering all in itself because that's an unexpected twist you did not see coming. And then look at passion. So we love this. Look at this passionate relationship. Look at them. It looks like they're underwater, or it looks like maybe they're on fire. So passion, like the steam is coming off of them, right? And they're in water. So I'm definitely seeing a lot of water. Like they're underwater, she's near the water. This is water behind. It's definitely seeing a lot of water. And passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So you have this amazing magnetic personality, this energy with you right now, that 5D energy, and people want to be around it. So that's why Archangel Michael is protecting you from lower vibrational energies, right? Don't let people make you feel that you have to do something you don't want to do, or maybe they the lack of approval. Like, just do whatever you want to do. Follow your dreams. Don't care about what other people think about you. You have this seductive quality right now, this passion in you that needs to be shared with the world. Okay, moving on to the final row. Eternal love. I love it. Love is love, and it transcends physical death. So I kept seeing that somebody had passed away, and so it's here. And look at, they're holding hands even in the grave. And I love that the tree is coming through. The tree represents our connections, right? So in a forest, all the tree roots are connected, and that's how they communicate with each other. It's like the mushrooms and all these things, the forest communicates. It talks, it speaks. So I'm seeing speaking from the dead. So definitely seeing mediumship abilities opening up. It's come through in all three of the rows. If you pick this, I suggest watching the whole reading. I always tell people, because it's all connected. And definitely see growing, right? They're growing. It's like they were planted, and this love has grown, and it's coming out to the atmosphere now. See how his head is coming out of the water? Their head is coming out of earth, and this love has grown to the point that now it is blooming, and it is ready to be seen and shown, right? They have fed Mother Earth with their bones. They have fed Mother Earth with all of that they had in them. They have, and so now they're growing. This love has grown. Definitely seeing love, and definitely see twin flame energy again here, because we got Jesus and Mary Magdalene. If you know the story, they are twin flames. So we've got the number 35 over here and the number 35 over here again. So we got 35, 35, we got 8, 8. And the number 4 again, so we got 4, 4, 4, 4. Here we go, Jesus. So Jesus came from Venus, planet of love. He was sent to Earth to carry the Christ light at a time when the energy was very low. He incarnated as an Essene and received spiritual teachings throughout his childhood and adult life. Then he underwent many initiations to prepare his energy center to carry the vibration of unconditional love. This card reminds you that all challenging people and situations are tests to prepare you for ascension. To pass these tests, you need to respond to them with unconditional love and balance. Remember, there is only love. I respond with unconditional love today. And so I was talking about that up here and as well as down here. I was talking about it up here when I said collisions of styles and beliefs. And I said, love them anyway. Even when, hurt people and they need love. And this is your test. I keep saying this is all a test. Your ability to love somebody unconditionally without judgment. Judge, who are you to judge? What makes you better than somebody, right? So this is the great equalizer. We are all equal. You are not better than anybody. They are not better than you. So a lot of people are in that ego, and when we're in the ego, we feel that we are smarter than somebody, and everybody's stupid and everybody's dumb, and oh my God. And I've been guilty of this in the past as well. And whenever I find that aspect of me, I have to pull myself, I have to rein myself in. Because I would have to remember we're all equal. As much as people frustrate you, you have to love them unconditionally. As much as people have hurt you, you love them anyway, and you send them love. Right? Because holding on to anger only hurts you. Eternal love. This love between Jesus and Mary Magdalene is eternal. This love between the twin flames is eternal. This love between soulmates is eternal. One love. So, Mary Magdalene, number 35, number 8. So all about the power, the power number. It's all about the entrepreneur. It's infinity on its side, infinite love. Mary Magdalene was a high initiate in the order of Essenes and the spiritual partner of Jesus. She is now a master of the 6th ray, raising dogma into spirituality. Mary Magdalene's ascension retreat is in Marseille. She radiates a glow. I think Marseille is in France, right? She radiates a glowing buttercup yellow light to all to attune to her. Her light was hidden from us for centuries. She was misjudged about her role in Jesus' life. If you have felt wronged or misunderstood, Mary Magdalene offers you the courage to maintain your integrity. This card is an invitation to attune to Mary Magdalene to receive her blessing. And the affirmation is, I maintain my truth and see the spirituality in all things. I love this. Oh, so beautiful. Buttercup yellow, France, Paris. I have been seeing Paris. I don't know what it is about Paris, but I keep seeing Paris. France. Okay, love it. So then we've got the Four of Wands. So look at that. It looks like a portal, a gateway, right? But it also looks like XX. I keep seeing the XX, and then, but it looks like the ingas, the rune, and that is where there is a will, there is a way. So we got the number 4, and 4 is all about building solid foundations for the future, right? It's also the Jesus number. So we got 4 here, 4. And there was another 4 over here as well, right? Yeah, here we go. So immediately looks like a gateway, a doorway, right? It almost looks like an eye, the pupil of an eye. Looks like a portal, like when you're speeding through a dimension portal. And look at that, inspiration, which goes along with the musing right along. You're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration. This is a key, my key. It's completion, celebration. So this row is all about celebration. We got victory. Victory was up here with the 10 of water. So we're seeing a lot of victory over here. You have the key. You know, you have the key. The key has been in you all along. It opens that little gateway right there. You've done it. The 4 of Wands is a card of completion. Your labors have been steady and strong, and the harvest will be plentiful. In other words, it's time to party. There might be an upcoming event to mark this occasion. Oh my gosh, my birthday's coming up on the 18th. That's great. I'm excited. Oh my God, that's my birthday. 5/18, 78. 78. Wow. Very cool. Synchronicity for me. Mikey. You know, I was talking to my cousin Michelle about this, and I usually do these readings for you guys. I do these readings for you, and she said, but Marcy, and I said, I get frustrated sometimes when messages come through for me because it's not supposed to be a personal reading, but she's like, but I am you and you are me, therefore, of course, messages are going to come through for you that are, because we are all one love. So I was like, oh, and not to deny the messages when they come through, not to deny when I get a message from Mikey, right? Not to deny when I get a message from Amy, right? Not to deny when I get a message from my grandmother, or, because they are part of my spirit team. So I acknowledge them and I thank them for coming through. So thank you guys for coming through to help me bring these messages through. Oh, here's the other 4. The dancing crane, which I would call that the Amy card, right? So, I love it. The key. And look at another trumpet. Even though it's a key, it looks like a trumpet. And Archangel Michael was holding a trumpet. So I'm hearing a trumpet sounding. Judgment Day. It's finally arrived us. It's upon us, right? So, the upcoming celebration is my birthday. So I guess this is acknowledging my birthday. So a graduation, a wedding, a birthday, or celebration of some kind. So enjoy yourself and those you love. This is an exciting and prosperous time. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh my goodness, I didn't even get to read Eternal Love. Okay guys, I'm just gonna go back over here. Perdon. Oh my God, have faith in this eternal love, guys. Wow, have faith in this. I gotta show you guys these 2 cards. They're so... The light, the twin flame, the flame. Have faith in the eternal flame. I'm hearing the song from the Bangles. Close your eyes, give me your hand, darling. Do you feel my heart beating? Do you feel the same? Eternal flame, eternal love. I'm going to just read this. When the body leaves us and our souls are above, our possessions no longer, nothing remains but the intertwining love. Yes, look at their hands are intertwined, and they're intertwined in the roots of the tree. I always said that when I passed away that, they have those pods that you can bury and it turns into a tree. I would love to do that when I pass. So I have a feeling this is my foreshadowing of when I go. Because I want to feed the trees and give it as much as it gave me, all the oxygen that it gave me to survive, right? So all of us are a product of millennia of love. Our parents, our ancestors by blood and ritual all have in some way created the DNA that weaves throughout our bodies. Love, in fact, powers life and death. When most of us encounter death in our lives, we experience grieving too. And in some ways, that feeling could be described as an absence of love, in the absence of that person or being. But the kind of love that is often shared between family members, friends, and lovers, separated only by physical death, is the kind that poets wax lyrical about, that is truly eternal and transcends death. I love that poetry came through, poets wax lyrical about, because that's what I see lyrics, songs, to me, is poetry. Should you choose this card, you are being reminded that love is the most powerful force in the universe. It is more powerful than death itself. Love lingers. It leaves its own legacy, and we should be aware of this every day that we live. For those that are ready for and desiring of a partner, it also indicates that a significant love is close at hand. Where'd that hand card go? Close at hand. And to be ready to open up to this new experience. So a new love is coming, even a transformation of your old love, right? Because I'm seeing teamwork here, one love coming together to one, maybe a marriage. I'm seeing something. It's on page 11. So the number 11 is significant. And it's an inspiration, an inspiring love. And have faith in this eternal love. Have faith that the universe is propelling great love to you. Okay, and then we got the little teamwork card. We got the little cat, and he's like working with the unicorn. Work with others to make the situation come about. So maybe you've been wanting to create it. Whoa, flew right out of my hands, flying. Look at how the wall is there. He's not separated by the wall because he was able to jump on top of that wall. He's like, that wall is not keeping me. All you got to do is be prepared to take that leap of faith. And maybe friends are going to bring this love together. Maybe friends are going to make this situation come about. And maybe you've been confused for a long time. Because look, Spirit has been whispering in your ear, and she's got her arms closed. She's like, I don't want to listen. And so that creates a lot of confusion. Like all the signs everywhere sometimes creates confusion. You don't know where exactly to go, or you've been confused about relationships, right? This looks like I was saying that earlier in the shuffle portion, that he looks like Gene Wilder from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Charlie! So confusion, and she's cold, right? Like maybe the weather's confusing people. Like, oh my god, yesterday was hot, today it's cold. What the hell's going on with this bipolar weather? But I'm also seeing it as the universe is speaking to you. It's whispering in your ear. You have to be open to receive it. See how she's closing off? So it's just like, be open to receive it. Be open to teamwork. Be open to love. Be open to the twin flames. Be open to receive, right? Open body. So this is the silver cloud card. So immediately I see silver, the feminine, right? When you are in the unknown, it may be little comfort to know that you are safe. Understand that your angels have brought you to this point. You may need more information at this time. Remain still and allow inspiration in. It will come. Yes, look at, and then we got gifts coming in. So you have the creative, you have seen generosity. So people are giving to you, but you're giving to them as well. So I'm seeing a lot of gifts coming in. And also stillness, right? We were talking about meditation at the beginning of the 7 spiritual laws of success, and how the meditation has always been a part of my life. And I know that when I tap into that space of nothingness, all of a sudden everything flows. It just flows, and there's no confusion. So definitely, if you've been feeling confused about a situation or a direction to go, definitely take some time to meditate. Let it come to you, right? Because you are the master. Look at another card with hands. You create. Look at these 2 hands, right? A lot of hands. But you are the master. You are the master builder. We have the 22 card, the master builder row. You are able to make your dreams come into reality. And sometimes we get confused by other people's opinions and ideas of how things should be. And we need to let that go, because you are the master. And every silver lining has a cloud. So Jenna climbs Faith Mountain in dense fog. Look at Faith Mountain. In dense fog, wondering whether her decision to leave her boyfriend was the right one. There is another man waiting in the wings. There always is. Silver cloud surrounds her and is cold and scary. Despite her confusion, she keeps climbing. As she reaches the summit, the fog clears, revealing the town far below. With Silver Cloud's help, she has journeyed much further than she realized. She now knows what to do. She begins the long journey home to reclaim her love. Eternal love. So she had to climb this tremendous this mountain, and she couldn't see where she was going for a long time. And now she is finally coming up, like the little boy in this. See how he's finally out of the water and he can see what's going on. He's no longer murked by the water. This has happened to you as well. Like you have climbed this mountain, and now you can finally see the higher perspective. It's like being on top of the mountain. You can see the perspective, and you can see everything around, right? So this is all about clarity and support and revelations. So I keep seeing Judgment Day, the revelations. I keep seeing Judgment Day, revelations. That energy is Jesus, Mary Magdalene. I'm seeing this like very biblical feeling. This very biblical, and it's confusing sometimes, right? Oops, I put that wrong over here. So, and so allowing confusion, spiritual support, consequence of action, and finding love. So this is about love. Look at that. Eternal love, 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 love. Love is coming through. Maybe you need to let go of an old relationship to make room for the new. And I'm also seeing pay attention to the red flags over here. So the signs are cautioning you. The same with over here. They're cautioning, they're whispering. Like, so there's people that, it goes back up here with this reading up here. You have a magnetic and seductive quality surrounding you at the present. So people want a piece of you. So this is asking you to pay attention to the red flags. They might not be what they perceive themselves to be. And, and this is also for teamwork, pay attention to the red flags. The people that you work with, the people that you're going to create teamwork with, right? You want to make sure that you're seeing the red flags, and if it's good, because you might be confused about that. Like, should I work with this person or not? So follow the red signs. Don't go back into a karmic loop. Break the cycle. Okay, so then we're moving on to Ravi Shankar. Again, if you guys have been watching my readings, you know that the Ravi Shankar card has come up like almost every single time. Always read and play between the lines. Your true nature is reflected in silence. Music is the infinite space between two souls. And so this card, I always say this is the card about music transcending time and space, and this is the card about love transcending time and space. These two go together like peas and carrots, peanut butter and jelly, right? Kool-Aid and water. So, and I love that, we got he's got, I think that's a sitar. I love the sound of it. So Ravi Shankar, and I think his numerology is a 5. He's a 5, and I think that Bob Marley is a 1, if I'm not mistaken. Which is interesting that it says one love, but I'm just gonna look it up real quick. Oh, February, which I love. So this is the February stone. His birthday is in February. Oh my God, he died May 11th, which was a couple days ago. That's Witch of Boise's birthday, if you watch Witch of Boise. So his birthday is February 6th, 1945, so he's a 9, actually. Which I love. It's one love. Robert Nesta Marley. I just love that. Oh, I love it. Okay, so Jamaica me crazy. So one love, of course, twin flames coming together is creating the one energy, the one love. I love the colors, the Jamaican flag colors, and the yellow, the green, the orange, which is all about the sacral, the solar plexus, and the heart. That creativity. I love the lion back here, representing the strength of Archangel Michael, the Leo. And there's a cross here. There's an X, another X. So maybe an X is coming back into your life as a friend, or maybe for an apology. But I saw X's up here as well. A small axe can fell the tallest tree. The fruits of Babylon are rotten to the core. Everything that is holy is among us here on earth. So immediately I'm getting Mother Earth is God, of course. Mother Earth provides us everything. It provides us the air. We harness her energy when we practice magic. So I love Bob Marley. Satisfy My Soul is probably one of my favorite Bob Marley songs. Bob Marley and the Wailers. But I'm seeing one love, one coming together. And I don't usually read the little book. Oh my God! So I'm seeing a baby. I was seeing a baby. There's a little baby carriage, so maybe you've been wanting a baby, or somebody's having a baby. That came through in the last reading as well. So the champion of equality, let's pull him out. Champion of equality, chronicler of black people's struggle for freedom, sufferer, eloquent witness. Oh my God, witness! I kept saying that I was seeing a witness over here. Can I get a witness? And fearless enemy of down pressers and colonialists everywhere. Bob Marley remains a spokesperson for the oppressed and an icon of liberation decades after his death. He put his life on the line to express the truth in his music, an irresistible mix of righteous rebellion and physical and spiritual joy, continues to give a voice to displaced people worldwide. Marley understood the struggle for power might result in bloodshed, but he also maintained that if humankind failed to stand together, it would fail to stand at all. So coming together, guys, you know, there are oppressors. As much as people would like to not believe that there is. And you got to make a stand. You got to advocate for what you believe in. Advocate for those that can't speak for themselves. So I'm seeing spirit work, mediumship, you know, when justice needs to be come through, whether, let's say, you know, in mediumship abilities, you know, when somebody's missing, you try to find where they are, or things like that, or, you know, family needs closure, you speak for them. And the same with children, advocating for children, advocating for Mother Earth, advocating for animals. So I'm seeing advocating. And then we got Ravi Shankar, India. Communication. So I'm definitely seeing musical communication, communicating via music, via song. Love it. Being vulnerable, so the vulnerability card was it. So vulnerable in your communication. Maybe it's time for you to be vulnerable. They're heart-to-heart conversations. It's time for you to be vulnerable. And we're connected by the lines, the telephone lines. I'm hearing that song by Newfound Glory. Truck Stop Blues. I'm in a different state every night. We're kept together by telephone lines, right? So until Ravi Shankar was introduced to Western audiences during the 1960s, thanks to the patronage of besotted pop demigods, most people outside the subcontinent were only familiar with Indian music, if at all, as background noise in restaurants. For Shankar, playing the sitar was a deeply spiritual calling, and he became the undisputed master of the intricate, mind-expanding melodic form known as raga. Oh my God, we got raga and reggae. Raga and reggae. Raga and reggae. His virtuosity and vision captivated a youthful audience seeking easy routes to enlightenment and higher states of consciousness, thanks to appearances at Woodstock and Monterey music festivals that bridged the gap between Eastern and Western music for the first time. Love it. Love it. So definitely seeing, you know, music. It's the infinite space between two souls. I'm seeing dancing as well. So music, dance, teamwork, coming together, vulnerable communication. Be vulnerable. Or communicate from your heart, because I got all this green here, right? Communicate from your heart. And then I got Call of the Dancing Crane, number 4. Once again, building a solid foundation for the future, teaching others. It's the Christ consciousness energy. Call of the Dancing Crane. So I'm definitely seeing dancing. Time to dance, dance, dance. It's time to dance and shake your pants and move your feet. Your moves are sweet, sweet, sweet. That's a song I wrote for my dog. Anyways, oh my God, spiritual dance. So definitely connecting to that spiritual dance that, you know, when we connect outside in Mother Nature, it's a deep connection to spirit, right? It's also, you know, you're connecting to Mother Earth, you're connecting to the spirit realm. I'm seeing, like, you know, the Native American powwows, how it's a very spiritual dance. I'm seeing the hula dancing, you know, that kind of like dance, you know, Polynesian dance, it's just that very spiritual dance. So I'm seeing spiritual dancing. I'm seeing the eye, right? Connecting to that third eye energy, manifesting through dance. Manifesting, building a solid foundation through dance, the master builder. So Dancing Crane moves through waters and muddy marsh with elegance and grace. The mating call and dance of the crane is full of beautiful movement and flow. There are times when the astral waters of our emotional life become stagnant and will benefit from the healing movement, grace, and beauty of the dancing crane. So definitely move that energy through your body. So it's the sound, the call of the dancing crane is a reminder that sound can be healing too. This is particularly so when your thoughts, beliefs, and emotional patterns do not support you living in a spiritual destiny you were born to live. Spiritual destiny. The song by Nelly Furtado. Evolve your destiny, child, and you'll never walk alone. Travel to the land of surrender. So, surrender. Dance. Move your body. Oh, I love it. And so, like the dancing cranes, there's an old thing that people used to do. I remember I read a book called something about the 1,000 paper cranes. And what the 1,000 paper cranes are, when you are trying to wish for something, you make 1,000 paper cranes, origami, and that is your gift to the gods for this wish. So I'm seeing like the 1,000 paper cranes. And it's interesting, the book was about a little girl who had cancer, and they did the paper cranes to, to help heal her. And Bob Marley, I believe, died of cancer as well. So definitely seeing cancer. Okay, and I'm seeing the pyramid, the third eye, the two energies coming together to create the third. So I'm seeing, the twin flames coming together to create this third energy. Maybe they're going to have a baby. Maybe they need to bring that Jesus Christ consciousness energy into the world. But I've definitely seen a baby coming. Okay. And maybe a vulnerable pregnancy. Like, But anyway. We're going to move on to the final two cards. I'm actually going to move these out of the way. I don't know why I want to keep the key here. I just want to keep the key. So pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. I love it. So if you look closely, your spirit guides are cautioning you which way to go. It's all about you listening. They're putting the signs, they're putting the flags, and they're telling you which way to go. And it's up to you to listen, right? And look at her. She's covering. They're trying to whisper to her, but she's like got this veil over her face because she's not seen. And that was coming through over here, not seeing the signs, right? Not seeing the signs that are being shown to you. So it's about being open to the signs and seeing through the illusion, the veil of illusion. See, both of these two cards are the same. Like, they're both not wanting to see, and they both have a veil. Look at hers is over her face, and hers is over her face. So they're not trying to see the truth. Let me see this. I love her, like, it looks like Chinese. It's like a Chinese style, old style, beautiful dress. Oh, I love it. And she's on a journey. She's on a journey. So I'm definitely seeing a spiritual journey here. And so it's telling you to listen to the spirit guides. They're trying to tell you which way to go. So be open and receptive. Don't be closed off. Don't close your heart. Open up your heart. Remove the veil. Take off the hat here and see. Okay, and then we got the final card. I love it. Oh my God. Look at all this purple. Again, all this purple energy. It's so beautiful. It's very Prince. Look at them. This reminds me of, I had a dream about my twin flame. And we were hugging like that. And it was an instant recognition, acknowledgement of who this person was. And it was a beautiful dream. But it was very real. It was like an astral travel, astral projection. Like we were in the astral realm because it was very real. And so sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So definitely seeing this eternal love, this sacred love. Not just love in a romantic sense, but your family, your friends, your true friendships, your real soulmates. Honor your soulmates, your one love connections that are on the same path as you. We also love the ones that aren't on the same path as us, but we want to really honor the ones that are really evolving with us and growing with us, because without them, we would feel so alone in this world. So we really need to honor them. And I know a lot of times I say honor those that aren't on the path with you, which is very true. Honor those family members that are difficult and those friendships that are difficult. Honor them, love them, send them love. And then if you need to disconnect, you disconnect and have faith that everything is for the divine highest good. Here's the light is lit. You are that light. I'm seeing a lot of light. You are the light. Like I'm seeing the ET, like his little finger. ET, phone home. Like this. The little, he's riding on the bicycle into the sky. He's got his fingers and they're touching. But I love it. Look at that. So beautiful. So yeah, sacred union. So I'm definitely seeing a sacred union coming together of twin flames, of loves, relationships, seeing the truth behind things, being open and receptive, and staying, imagine. So the Imagine song was coming through. So imagine good things coming. Imagine positive things coming through the portal, because we got the portal here, the gateway. Imagine positive things and good things coming through this portal. And teamwork. Use your third eye and your intuition to really discern who you should work with, and you know that they are on the same vibratory frequency as you. And don't let people's, you know, don't let other people get you down, their perspective and their opinions. Don't let it bring you down. Just, it's okay to have differences. It's okay to have differences and collisions and styles and beliefs, right? And just leave it in the past. Okay, that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I really enjoyed this one. So if you guys really enjoyed it, you know, leave me a rainbow at the bottom, leave me a heart, leave me a star, leave me a unicorn, whatever you want to leave. Just, you know, to let me know that we're here together. That, you know, I'm just so happy today. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for always supporting my channel. I really love you guys, and I pray for all of you guys. I send you guys all so much love, and may we all remove this veil and be guided with clarity and purpose on this journey. Namaste, everybody.